Hey guys, welcome back to another. I somehow spaced out at what we're playing, and it's right in front of me. It's MLB The Show, Road to the Show. We're back at it again, and to what you guys will feel like really not that long of a wait, it has been a little while since I last played. Um, Ends up being probably a couple weeks to who knows how long, because I'm so distracted by everything else I'm playing, whether they're new releases or they are. Um, Random games that I'm starting up. I did a little update video too the other day, mentioning how I haven't been playing this as much, but I'm playing a lot of games that I've started that I haven't finished in a while. Certain ones. I don't think I mentioned that in the update, but that is something I'm trying to do is play some of the games I haven't finished, as well as just I've been playing a lot of random stuff as well. So you've been seeing a lot of random things pop up, and I've also just been working on, like I said, a project that I've been kind of distracted as well. But we'll get back into it. This time we're back finally as a starter. Happened in our last session, if I recall. After being in the bullpen for quite some time, hopefully we can start getting on track here. We've been doing a little bit better. I mean, our stat line 6-1 looks good, but that's just because you know we've only started 3 games.
Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Well, not anymore. Not a good pitcher. Lost all my stuff. It's all over. Time to retire.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, D-Roll. After this one, they go on the road for a
Yikes.
7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the
Wet. All right, the ball's wet. I can't control it.
They're going to get it done.
Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs.
Ooh.
Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Insert metaphor here.
Player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, man. And I don't know how much more.
Ooh, I thought because we've been doing outsides, throw something in.
Right on the slider, and it just missed inside. This is line to left.
Another hit right over there. All right, now we got 2 odd, no outs. We're doing great for our return game.
After back-to-back singles right there, they are in prime position.
All right, time to put me back in the bullpen.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hoskins behind to count 0-2.
Ooh.
Herrera over at second. Crawford on at first with nobody out.
Oh, that took way too much of the plate, but luckily we got it, but that'll move the runner to third.
Makes the catch in the corner. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away. Up next will be Nick Williams. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Ran on the best pitch he could have ran on. I threw the knuckler.
Too late. That's a stolen base. Runners are at second and third with 1 down.
Ooh, wanted the corner.
It's 1-2.
Talk about having to hit 2 different speeds. How about you got to slow your swing down to hit the knuckler, then you have to speed it up.
Knuckler's just catching way too much of that corner. That was not good. Not a great start, but you know what? I might as well just come back and give up some runs before we actually start settling in again.
Hey, one of the things you want to do,
A lot of lefties, and if I recall, I'm not great against lefties. I thought I was doing really good against right-handed batters.
Especially when you can throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies' first baseman. Still only 1 out in the inning.
And now I'm losing the strike zone.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him.
There's your fastball. I don't throw it that much.
Sit on that right now.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. High and
Yikes.
deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
He's just having a hard time putting away 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get.
There, I got something. It worked. It was a really rough first inning.
Digging in now for
Thank God our team surprisingly scored 3 because their pitcher is worse than me.
Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
We had a rough first inning. Time to settle in after 25 pitches. Not the worst. I feel like someone's had a higher pitch count after the first inning before. There we go. Righties I seem to just do better, but I don't throw a slider. I don't throw a lot of pitches. I'm always terrified of hitting the guy, and I gotta be more confident of working the inside of the plate sometimes.
Picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Down the line.
I got it.
That winds up foul for the second strike. 2-2 count. Here it comes.
Ooh, wanted him to go inside.
In the dirt.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down unless you can catch
We got it.
it down the line.
Not that fast, so we can make a good throw.
On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Standing in, Alexi Amarista, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big.
I was going to say, he broke out. All right, now after a rough first inning, we got our painless second. It's me.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Big Dog Tony. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Dude's already got 33 pitches. He's thrown worse than I have in the first.
Soft liner towards short.
Oh, couldn't hit that harder.
And there's one down now.
So close. Almost got it up the middle single.
Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Aaron Nola, 9-1-2.
I love the difference. Like,
Now here's a
ooh, got it. He's got like 69, like .069, whatever batting average, and then there was me who with a 300 because of the few times I've had actual at bats and got a hit.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Ooh, borderline call.
Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game.
Jeez, everyone's just yelling.
Down the line. And that's through for a hit.
Back to that part of the lineup that fucked me up. Let's see if we can do a little bit better.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Jesus.
Their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Ooh.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. The 1-2. Grounded.
Oh, couldn't field that one. Should have stopped it with my ankle.
One out base
The
hit.
one time every once in a while that they don't hit me.
Don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike.
The first pitch
Oh,
is hit
he's
pretty
looking to
hard.
drive it out like that guy was about to say.
The relay.
All right, they tied it up. Not my strongest pitching performance.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now
No, you didn't think it was going to be a 3-run homer. You could see where the ball was going. You didn't see the big marker that just screamed it was going to hit the wall.
To the right side.
Nope.
And that'll bring in the go-ahead run.
I hit X and circle at the same time, and it dominated the X button.
It'll be an infield
So that it, like, I think it slowed me to throw the ball. But the guy had an 83 speed, so
set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
either way, there was no way I was going to get it.
with 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the
There we go.
if it's well executed.
Just have to use what I'm good with.
Attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Let's go right here, man. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jorge Alfaro, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away.
It wasn't as bad as it could have been, but it still was bad.
First and an important. Here's Cody Ashe. He'll start things
And
out.
we're tied. I'm glad that 2 pitchers that suck are going at it.
And they start him out away with a cold
Let's
strike.
see who sucks more.
Real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Bouncer down the line. That winds up foul. On the line at first.
He's got it.
And he'll step
It's all
on
Freeman.
first for the out, 3 unassisted. Stepping in and ready for another shot.
Dude looked insane when he was looking at his bat like he's ready to murder someone. Yikes.
Pitch on the way. Line towards center field. Inciarte is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. First pitch on its way. Looks at a knuckleball that finds the bottom of the strike.
I like the idea of this pitcher coming up and being like, man, how are we both still in this? I don't know.
With a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Could have hit that with a 3-iron. A low knuckleball called for a strike. Pulls this one in the air.
Yikes. Thank God he doesn't have that much power or anything.
He's there to track it down, and that'll end the...
It's me again.
The pitcher, Big Dog Tony, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
There's not much to cheer about, crowd, but thank you. That's like pity cheer.
Change up right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
Started to
Well,
go around there, but he
there's some discipline there. I can hold up.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
He must have been guessing. Yeah. I have my 4 hits at 14 at bats. Yeah, I'm pretty much guessing up here. That's how I got 4 hits.
swing and a miss.
Right through it.
Fastball right by him for the first out.
Give me that big cheese.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and
Back to this lineup. It's been fucking me up.
Get things going here in inning number 5.
And that is not how we want to start it.
Misses off the plate. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a knuckleball that he looks at cross right down Main Street for a strike. A bouncer up the middle.
Didn't want to do too much. Just gonna stick with my knuckleball. It's been working, and I'm like, just like every time I try to change up the pitch, it has become a mess.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Yeah, everybody did.
But he held up in time. Ball 1. 5th inning here of a tie ball game, 4-4.
Oh, our ERA definitely shot up on this one.
1-1.
Definitely not good.
Hit out towards second. Albies brings it in. Throw gets him. 2 down.
But if I can leave this without a loss, that'd be great.
Digging in and looking for more, Reese Hoskins. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big
They
hit.
threw a
right here.
slider like right down below, almost probably down Main Street for him to crush.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Inciarte moving in.
Well, we got through the rough part of the lineup that's been beating me up, and I'm nothing that, but I think everything was a knuckleball. I don't think I changed one bit.
Ready once again, Nick Williams. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. First pitch of the
All right, we're
at-bat
winning.
on its way.
I'm surprised our offense is finally doing something.
And a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded
Ooh,
down the
Jesus.
third baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
We went for it too.
Fouled away.
And you know, the slider inside has definitely been working for me.
It's taken for ball
I don't
1.
have much confidence in throwing anything.
Interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Maybe
Yeah, because he would look at like he would look stupid if you swing outside when the ball comes
Down
inside.
the line in left.
He get hit,
And this will wind up a
plunk
foul
himself,
ball.
leaning over the plate. Oh, right to Freeman.
First, and there's one away.
It's all the Freemans.
Here's Carlos Santana now. Knuckleball below the knees, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Attaboy, nice take.
And a knuckleball.
Probably be my last inning.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact,
There's your green light.
He's looking for something set or cut.
I'm glad you made that easy for me after the 3 straight balls.
On the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
We can't find the strike zone. We're so tired.
Is taken below the zone for a ball. Now the 2-0. In the dirt. 3-0
We're
now.
barely keeping that afloat right now.
Alfaro in front, 3 balls.
It's like all of our speed, all the velocity is just gone. We're so tired.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have them.
I like to tell you, you know, there is a positive. You got some stamina.
Down and in here, 1 ball, no strike.
Yeah, no shit, Clit's getting tired. My pitching is just all over the place.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes.
Now you're just not giving me anything. Fuck me.
Up in a 2-0 count. There's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right
God
now,
damn it.
And he may be starting
I was gonna say, I wouldn't be fucking surprised if you take me out.
well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit.
Oh, I'm glad I didn't lose, but yikes, that was a rough game. 7 hits, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts, and 4 earned runs. There was no helping me there. A lot of things progressed, a lot of things went down, I think. Ooh, what a rough one there. Something tells me we're not going to see me at the, something tells me you're not going to see me at the, All-Star game. Yikes. At least it's not terribly high, but it's still, not, it's above, you know, 3. It's not great, but, you know, compared to fucking this guy here, he's not doing so hot. Now, if I was in the Marlins pitching and that guy was still starting lineup and I did not get replace him and I was still in the bullpen, I'd be pretty upset. Especially when your reliever, who was a long reliever, had way more wins and losses.
Digging in now, Rodney Fisk.
I don't know how I've done against the Marlins in the past. To be honest, I forget because it's been a while. If I've faced them a couple times and sucked or did good or it was 50-50.
Run a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, guys, you know what, as well as I do, being in the clubhouse before the game, this team's riding high. 4-0 to start the road trip. They're more concerned.
I wasn't looking if they were talking about us. It'd be great if we were doing great.
And that's out number 1. And that brings in Yadiel Rivera.
Like I said, I wish there was a stat lineup they'd show, like, in-game, not just before the game. That I could see how I was doing against each individual player.
Here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward
A bit of a
right
hanging
field.
slider, but it
He has a
worked.
read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready now for the
At
Marlins.
Justin Bauer.
Justin Bohr. He
Bohr.
carries the 8th best batting
From my
average
reading.
in the National League entering play.
I remember him.
He'll just watch this thing to try and get an idea. It's 0-1. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Now here it comes.
So, of course, if you randomly selected to choose this video out of any of the other ones, and you're wondering why, and that missed, why a lot of players are still either on a certain team and not changed because of any trades that may have happened in real life. Again, the roster does not update via, like, when there's a live roster update change. off of the save data I've already made. We started this God knows how long ago, and so whatever that roster was, that's what it is, on top of the changes because of it being 2020 right now, because of a few seasons going by. And we struck him out. Those were some nasty looking knuckleballs that I threw there. It's me. Time for our RBI, first Major League RBI. I think it might be first. I don't know if it was our first. To be honest, they don't let me look at my stats from my last hitting, so I don't think I think I've already gotten one. To be honest, I'm drunk, so I forget.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win.
I just know I didn't do too bad the one season I was hitting. It wasn't terrible. Could have been better, but of course I'm a pitcher, so not a huge expectation for batting. Now, if I kept going to the thing every time I got the option and trade on my contact and power, we'd be some nasty hitting. I would think we'd do some net damage. Dude looked sad and lost. Dude, smile a little. He looks like how everyone must look at me when I'm at work. They're like, "Come on, smile." It's like, dude, I'm at work and I'm focused. I'm happy. I'm not depressed as hell, but Jesus, I don't hate when people tell me to smile. Like, let me just do what I'm doing, man. Well, here's your fastball. See what happens? That's why we don't throw the fastball.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard. First off,
slider. Not go where I wanted it, but as long as it hangs and they can catch it, that's all I care about. Oh God, what's wrong with me?
Up next from Miami, Brian Holiday. First swings for him in this one with a runner.
Throw a sinker.
One gone.
Throw him off a bit.
The 0-1 pitch.
Oh God, these 50-50 calls.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it though, so now you have to make another quality pitch.
Jeez, that went way too high.
2-2 to the Marlins catcher. The 2-2. Bunt to the mound.
Let's go to first. No need to try to stretch it to second.
Flip on to first for the sure out. Digging in,
Tino Andino. What the hell? That's not a real person. The way he read it, I don't think. Or if it is, Jesus, that's a great name.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fast.
Ooh, got him. And look at my guy was excited as fuck.
One hit, one left. We played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. At the plate, Matt
Pitcher.
Prather.
Looks like a young man. I don't know how old he is, but the character model looks like he's like 18.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Then again, everyone looks like a child with no facial hair. My dude would look like a kid again if we took the beard off. Now, granted, 18 to 19 years old, when I started him, he had like a full-on beard, and it looks ridiculous because it's like that's not a kid. That looks like a 30-year-old man. But then we go off the fact that my character looks nothing Korean. He's just from South Korea.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch.
I had to throw the sinker low, and I fucked it up.
Just spits on as it misses low. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Down the first.
And foul balls.
Foul ball as it holds it 2-2. 1-1-1. On the ground over to first.
I got it. I'm running.
They'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Like, I can't believe I got outran by this fat sumbitch.
Striding in once again.
I like, though, everyone, like, when I stream, and stuff. Everyone's like, oh look, it's Bartolo Colon and all that. Like, but Bartolo is more chubby. My dude is chunky, but my dude looks like he's been like lifting weights but can't get rid of his gut. Just the way his shoulders and his arms are, he looks so fucking like buffed.
He's set. Here it comes.
But also Bartolo is not a knuckleball pitcher either, so.
Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
Now the 1-0. This is fought off foul.
The first baseman trying to catch that. The first base coach.
5 hits and no errors so far for Atlanta.
I should just bunt, but trying to take some pitches, see what we can do, see if we can do some damage. Only throwing fastballs for some reason. Maybe he can't locate his other pitches.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
It's late on these fastballs. Now he's gonna throw like something slow and it's gonna fuck me up.
Working for the punch out and the
Yep, he threw the slider.
got him on the good slider there.
I even called it, but I just could not wait. Because it was over the plate, I was excited.
Digging in to try
But we got a run out of it, which is great. Could have done with more.
reached base with a double his first time up. A swing
Especially when that could almost happen. Yikes.
that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Dribbled down the third baseline.
I'm all over it.
And that's the first out.
I'm one of the best fielding pitchers there is. Not really. I don't even know what my fielding
Here's
thing is.
Starlin Castro
I feel like I've made some fuck-ups and I'm not getting off the plate as quickly as I could.
Down the line and
Ooh, that was fair. I like how the third baseman didn't have any reaction besides like, well, shit, it's by me.
second now. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
You know, Dero, at times that knuckleball has a mind of his own. This one wasn't intended to be located down the middle of the plate, but
Ooh,
that's
nice slider.
exactly where it was.
Yeah, I think the batter was shocked right there. He actually got a pitch. That's been one of the few pitches that have missed over the heart of the plate. When you're
Every time,
facing
stop
it up,
pointing at me. I know. Good pitch. Yeah.
the last place you think it's going to end up is down the shoe.
That's
Lifted
not
in
where I
the air
wanted the
toward
slider to
right
go.
On the move is Pollard. And it's a foul ball.
When you have two strikes
Ooh.
on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
That was a missed
Another
opportunity.
1 cent foul.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking
Spin
for
to
it.
win.
Knuckleball.
The knuckleball caught the bottom corner there. We got a lot more of the plate than the corner, but still was something. Still got the out.
Bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis
Oh,
Brinson.
is he going to be too dimensional for me? How many times have I keep saying that?
With a base hit into the
Too
outfield.
much dimension.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Sent on the ground out to second. Albies scoops
All
it
right.
up. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
I'll take it.
Stepping in and ready for another shot.
Ryan Holiday.
They'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of
Yikes.
the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice
Opt
to
up,
get
will he
these
be able to
fans
get that?
involved at some point
No.
as well.
Didn't even try. You got no enthusiasm to go for it.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Pollock has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
I feel tired as I'm playing, but I'm not actually tired. My right eye has suffered like some real horrible, like it's just bloodshot red, and it's not pink eye because I've got everything looked at. I had this happen a while back ago. I feel like I said this in one video before where I complained about the same issue. I just have this sporadic rare moment where my eye goes real red. It's real dry. It feels like someone threw sand and dirt and everything they could in my eye. And I do what I can to keep try to keep some moisture in it and everything, but it makes my eye feel like I'm so sleepy. Like I just woke up and everything's like groggy in my eye. Like it bothers the hell out of me. But I think it's just allergies. It's that weather change. Everything's happening. I missed the cold already.
2-2 one more time.
I'm also just super sensitive to heat. I hate the warm, like weather. Like I love cold because you can just wear and do whatever you want and feel comfortable. heat, I can only strip down so much, and I don't exactly feel like I want to be naked. I don't exactly like that.
Fouled off.
You missed horribly, ball boy.
The ninth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Lofted in the air out toward right
Isn't
center.
my pitch count.
Pollock on the run. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. JT Realmuto will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 11,
This with a slider. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 8 home runs and 43 RBIs. Here's a ball.
You got jammed up on the one that went inside.
Toward right center. Albies is there, and the side is retired.
All right, not a bad inning. Threw a lot of pitches because of frickin' foul balls. Almost said fastballs.
Tony, he'll look to bounce
It's the
back
big
after
dog, Tony.
striking out his last time
Trying to
up.
just work on nothing but our batting stats.
make the turn. Final
Couldn't do that when we had a runner on third, but what I meant by batting stats, I meant
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only is he
whatchamacallit.
throwing the ball well,
I meant like just padding it after during this training.
giving his manager options.
So the
I'm
lineup
giving you
flips over and
options.
Digging in, Rodney Fisk. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Oh, 50-50 there.
Only surrendered one hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game. You know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully. Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Swing
You know,
on a little
I lose the strike zone every so sporadically.
strikes on him now.
It happens.
Reaches down and hits this one on the ground.
I like that the slider has been my like sinker ball at times. Like they hit it into the ground. It's like 50-50. If they'll hit it into the ground or they'll crush it,
And that brings
or
in
sometimes
Yadier
they'll
Rivera.
just get a fly out or something. But for the most part, it's either a ground ball or they crush the fucking thing.
Looks at a knuckleball that finds the bottom of the strike zone.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise
Ooh,
into the
got
middle
the
innings.
corner.
One of the big reasons why 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues,
There it is, a strikeout. And we're just getting nothing but getting those strikes.
Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
Let's look at the pitch info here.
One of my favorites,
Let's look at that.
mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate
Slider.
on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And the problem is, my guy is not no all-star. Like, he's nothing impressive. He's a mixture of being,
He's 1 for 2 in
like,
this one.
really good or really shitty. Like, it's just one or the other.
Bouncer to the left side.
Oh, man, he hit right into that.
2 for 3 in this one.
Boris got my number.
He'll get it into
He'll
second.
be calling me later to make me his
He's able to
bitch.
hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Here's Starlin Castro, 1 for 2 with a double on his line.
I think that was maybe the first or second sinker I've thrown this game.
Hands that time. It's a ball and no
Maybe that's
strike.
where our success has come from. We haven't thrown that sinker like we did in the
And that's
first.
in there, base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck too as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched.
Ooh.
Actually hit so hard.
Got the corner. He's like, yeah, right there on the corner where he can extend his arms.
I know that ball was hit on the line. Surprised the third base coach held
And
him
again,
for
the
2
slider
outs.
disorients him. He got fucked up, and there we go.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And
Surprised I'm still in.
digging in
Probably
once
waiting
again,
until I'm up to
Wilson
bat and then
Vincent
take me
will be
out.
the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First,
I would have been there a little quicker, but I was doing a spin move, afraid that the ball was apparently going to hit me or something.
ready once again, Brian Holiday. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Ryan Holiday.
And this one's nowhere.
It was like about to hit the zone, then it ran away giggling. Like, oh, strike, nope.
That's
Damn it.
inside. 2-0.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't ball yet.
Gotcha.
Now he gets to count at 2 balls and no.
Here you go. You need me to aim that? I feel like I've had harder throws and ridiculous throws that didn't need my attention.
Ready for another chance? Tino and Dino.
Tino and Dino.
Line thus far. And there's a strike
Yikes.
right down the heart of the plate. 0-1.
Gotta do Mr. Reno'd.
Oh, and you're
Ooh,
talking about
wow,
giving
there we
the
go.
benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. Nothing in 2 now.
When you're facing a guy with this
I heard
many pitches
somebody.
in pressure,
Oh, come on, give me a break.
Out 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
Ooh, got him.
It's
Yikes.
there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and
Oh my God, I'm still fucking going.
now is the Atlanta
kidding?
pitcher. Big Dog
Why? There's runners on.
his last time up.
Have someone come in.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ah, why?
And intentional or not, you do
You
not want to be
motherfucker.
hitting pitchers out there.
I was just gonna bunt.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher.
Why is their pitcher coming out? Did they run out?
Getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
You motherfucker, you hurt my spine.
There's a knuckleball bobbing and weaving right over the outside corner.
I know I'm a big fucking target out here.
Really well in this one so far.
But Jesus Christ, that was so unnecessary to hit me.
Zone, and when he comes off the
I
mound,
can't move, but I like how the things like go over that way.
big old bucket of sassy.
Big old bucket of sassy.
Perfect storm right here. This is how
And now we're gone, right?
start. You put a
Oh,
crooked
still.
number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge number.
You got a nice hit though, right down the line, but what an asshole.
Second rider gets his lead at first, nobody out. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
Ooh, that was like maybe my 2nd or 3rd sinker. Oh, there's a beach ball.
And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. Ground ball to
Ground
second.
ball.
This could be 2. And they'll get the
A
field
little bit of a slow reaction there, but I guess that's okay. We still got the out at 2nd.
Up next from Miami, Yadier Rivera. He struck out swinging in his last trip. to
Ooh,
the
got
plate.
that corner call.
Now a knuckleball, and it's looked at for strike 1. Don't know what he's waiting for there.
I don't know either.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch. And now
There we go, right down. He's got it. Can you get him? There it is. Double play.
First, it's a double play.
We're here in Miami.
Neon lights of
They're gonna take me out, of course. It always like teases me that I might get a complete game here,
that stretches their
and they
winning
don't.
streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting.
Nope,
Who knows
nope,
how
nope.
long this will last?
Pitcher analysis.
5-0 finish tonight.
Me.
The Atlanta Braves
Just throughout the game, I threw
held on until the end.
85% strikes and 53 knucklers. I threw 5 sinkers, 5 curves, 17 slider, 14 fastballs. For the most part, knuckleball is always in the strike zone, as well as my fastball and slider, but curve and sinker were on the same page. They were used just about the same. Very scarcely, didn't try to overdo it with all of it. But through all that, we gave up 6 hits, but we struck out 6, gave up no runs, did not walk. Completely night and day difference compared to our last pitching.